What's for you is for you. What's coming for you is coming for you. All you have to do now is put in the work. What's going on YouTube? My name is Anastasia Matias and this is my very first video on YouTube. I'm very excited to be here and talk about something that's very important because it is the beginning of 2021 and we're trying to hit our goals this year. So I'm gonna give you the exact blueprint that you can take to hit every single one of your goals this year. Now let's get right into it. My first step is to actually take some time to write down your goal. I know you think, whatever, and a lot of times we just have our goals in our mind, but that is not enough. It's scientifically proven that we are a lot more likely to actually hit our goals when we write our goals down. So what I want you to do is take some time, maybe like an hour out of your day, and just write down your goals. Really just write down the massive goals that you have for this year, and I want you to envision what it would be like if they were done. Actually write down scenarios of what it would feel like when it's done, because humans are emotional beings. So as emotional beings, we need to attach emotion to our goal. So that's the first step, is just to take some time to write down your goal and write down what it would feel like when it's done, and take some time to envision it. When you have your goal that you want to hit in your subconscious mind, you're going to be in such a good mental state going into 2021. So make sure that you're just taking time to write your goals down and plaster it somewhere where you can see it every single day, and you can just read it and think about it and make sure that you have it in open sight so that you can see it all the time, because you want to have this mindset going into 2021. You also want to make sure that your goals are measurable, meaning that you're not saying, I just want to lose some more weight this year. You want to tell yourself, I'm losing 60 pounds this year, and I know that I can lose 60 pounds because I divide it into 12, which means that every single month I have to lose whatever amount of pounds it is to make sure that you're hitting the goal weight at the end of the year. If you want to grow your business, you have to say, well, it's not just growing your business, it's actually growing your business to a certain dollar amount every month or a certain customer amount every month. You have to make sure that your goals are measurable. Step number 2, after you've written your goals down, you see it all the time, what I want you to do is, I want you to actually take time to create a strategy for yourself. This strategy is something that I like to use to make my goals easier by putting them into bite-sized chunks. What you want to do is, at the beginning of the year and then at the beginning of every month, you need to have a certain goal that you need to hit by the end of every month, the end of every week, and the end of every day. Because then at the end of every year, you have the goal that you desire to have. You need to write non-negotiable, bite-sized, baby mini goals that you can hit every single day. And what you need to do is create a daily method of operation. That's something that you tell yourself every single day, I'm gonna do this no matter what every single day. And then really hitting these smaller chunks every single day now becomes a habit where you just get it done every single day, and in no time you're hitting your bigger goal. So you want to make sure that you're creating a strategic plan, actually writing down the numbers of exactly what you need to do every single day to make it happen. It's not enough to just write your goal down and put it on the wall, and it's not enough to just put it in a journal and leave it somewhere and never think of it ever again. Because if you're doing the same exact things you did last year after you've written a goal down, it's not doing anything. Like, you can't just wake up tomorrow, all right, cool, so this is gonna happen, but you're still on Netflix all day. Like, you have to leave your old habits behind, and you have to actually write down a strategy and make that happen. That brings us to step number 3, and that's to actually get the work done. You have to do the work, sis, okay? I know it's gonna be hard at first, but when you keep on doing it repetitively, it's gonna become a habit. So hitting your goals becomes a habit. Then at the end of the year, all of a sudden you hit your goals and above, because you told yourself every single day, my daily method of operation was this, I had to get it done, I'm getting it done, and bam, now my goals are done. If you want to do the work the right way, you have to make sure that you have a no BS approach to this, okay? I know it seems like you're doing work when you're writing your goals down, but that is not enough. You have to do the work. I want to just bring this up really quickly from Atomic Habits by James Clear. Such a good book. If you guys, I'm telling you, it's a really good read, and it's about your tiny habits that you do every single day. And I just wanted to talk with you guys for a moment about the difference between motion and action. Motion is creating that strategic plan. It's still good to create motion and have that plan, but it's not producing a result. You can still create your strategic plan and throw it in your desk and never read it again. You have to make sure that you're actually doing the work. Now, I'm gonna read this in Atomic Habits. It says, when you're in motion, you're planning and strategizing and learning. Those are all good things, but they don't produce a result. Action, on the other hand, is a type of behavior that will deliver an outcome. And this is something that we need to talk about a lot as entrepreneurs, because a lot of times we get stuck in this motion phase. It's easy to be in motion and convince yourself that you're still making progress. This book is good, all right? And he says this, and I'm gonna be done with at this part. When preparation becomes a form of procrastination, you need to change something. Listen, a lot of us are putting off our greatness because we are so focused on motion. We're so focused on motivation. Now you have to get down to the work and be completely 100% focused in 2021. And this is how you do that. When you have complete focus, you, number one, make sure you mind your dang business. And what do I mean by this? I'm talking from my point of view. You need to make sure that you're minding your business. A lot of entrepreneurs are on different paths. Some started before you. Some started at the same time as you, worked harder, and then their business took off faster than you. Whatever it may be, when you are looking at other people's roads that aren't your own, that you are not helping yourself at all. In fact, it gives you a lot of imposter syndrome. It makes you feel like you're not good enough. It makes you feel like you're late to your greatness. Listen, what's for you is for you. What's coming for you is coming for you. All you have to do now is put in the work. You already made your plan. You already envisioned your goals. Now all you have to do is do what your plan was. A lot of times we're so afraid to get started, but we're procrastinating on our greatness. Just waiting one day can compound. Waiting one day to start. Waiting 2 days to start. Waiting 3 days, and all of a sudden you're not starting. And you're doing the same thing that you did last year. Number two, you gotta make sure that you are in an environment that's conducive to actually obtaining your goal. So what do I mean by that? Your environment has to be completely rid of distractions this year, okay? If you have a goal that you want to hit and you are around distractions, then you are going to be tempted to not hit your goal. Here are some examples. So if you live on your own and you know you want to eat healthier this year, but you still have a whole bunch of junk food in your cupboards, and you're like, oh no, I won't eat that. Yes, you will. You will get tempted to. And one thing that I learned from Atomic Habits that he says is that the people with the best self-control are the ones that don't even have to use it. And when I heard that, I was like, wait a second, what? The ones with the best self-control don't even use it because they make sure that their environment is completely rid of distractions. You want to take a complete no distraction approach to 2021 to hit your goals. You have to make sure that anything that's not what you've written on this paper needs to be completely cut off. I'm not saying to cut off everyone that you know. I'm saying you need to cut off the distractions. You need to cut off new opportunities if you know you haven't even finished your opportunity. You need to cut off a whole bunch of different things because you need to be completely sold out and focused on your one goal. And the last thing I want to say is, it's not the last thing, but you need to punch fear in the face. This is all under do the work, okay? You need to punch fear in the face and you need to make it happen. You need to do it when you're not ready. I know that seems a little backwards because it's like, oh yeah, I'll do it when I'm ready. No, you need to do it when you're not ready. Jump off that cliff because you never know what's on the other side. So excited for you guys. The last tip that I have for you to hitting your goals in 2021 is to celebrate your wins. A lot of times we just are on go, go, go mode. We're like, we're gonna make it happen. We're like running and we're trying to hit every single goal, and we don't actually take time to celebrate the wins that we did have. If your goal was to move out and you hit it, then you celebrate it, even if you're a little bit late. And also, you guys get back up, okay? There's gonna be days when you don't hit your daily method of operation. You don't hit your goal that day. You still have tomorrow, okay? You gotta make sure that you're getting back up because every single day is the start of a new year. If you're waiting 5 days after 2021 to start, don't worry about it, all right? Like everyone else is gonna do their own thing. Like I said, mind your business. do you and take a no BS approach to this. So I hope you guys learned something, because remember, everything that's yours is coming. All you have to go and do is work for it and get out there and get it. So I hope this helped you. I hope you got some actionable steps that you can actually take this year to make sure that this is your best year yet. And I'll see you guys next time.